Welcome back. All right, so today we're going to discuss the seven knob candles, but this one is for a little different than you would normally do. Like the red ones are for love, and white is for cleansing and protection and different stuff. This one with the different colors is for prosperity. So I attempted to catch a different color in each knob. Some of the colors ran in a bit, but it's okay. So you have the yellow for success, you have the blue for house blessings, you have the red for wealth, the orange for open roads, the pink for love, the white for clarity, and the purple for power. So with anything that you do coming down to prosperity, you want to make sure you're prosperous on all ventures. A lot of you are working towards success, and I feel like for many of you, when it comes down to success, you think it's just like wham bam, thank you, man. It's going to be really easy. Light a few candles. You don't have to do much, and you're going to automatically be successful. Success is not built overnight. It has to be created, it has to be laid on a stable foundation. You have to make sure there's nothing blocking your success, including individuals. There are lovers that will block you, there are friends, there are families that will block you. There are certain jobs that are blocking you from being the most successful that you can be. So when it comes down to anything dealing with prosperity, I want you to be fully awoken to things that you really need. Not what everyone else is building, not what everybody else is going after, what you need and what's beneficial for you. So success is number one. And before you can do a candle for prosperity and different things like that, I want you to be in good terms with yourself, good terms with your energy, good terms with your finances, good terms with stabilizing and holding down those bills and taking care of the things in your household. Because a lot of people, they just want the success. They want to get a big promotion, and they think, oh, you know what? I'm going to set one light for the whole year, and it's going to take care of every single thing that I have to do. No, it doesn't generally work like that. So quickly, let's discuss what I have under there. So I have gold sugar, I have green sugar, there is blue flag. And what I am going to do, once I'm ready to light the ritual up, I'm going to add in some mojo beans, 7 mojo beans, and I'm going to add in 7 job tears. Don't worry, I'll list everything in the description so you'll know what I'm talking about and everything. So anytime you're dealing with a candle with a knob candles are good for certain wishes that you wish to bring forth and help manifest certain things that you've already been working on. So you're probably already working on your success and other rituals and different things, and success at work, success with your business, is successful relationships, successful in love, success with happiness. Success is broad. It can cover many different elements. So I want you to know what you're doing when you're working them. And when you're generally working a knob, it is for things that you want to come true. You are wishing for each one. So it's a 7-day ritual. You work every single knob, and when you are done, it is disposed with every single thing that you put in there. So all your hair and your fingernails and petition and paper, all of that is going to be put into left at the disposal, and you're going to leave that at a crossroads if you want to. If not, it should be buried in the backyard or in like a front pot where you have plants and stuff like that. You see, like sometimes you see people have hundreds of pots at their house. A lot of times they got a bunch of shit buried in those. They got a lot of their rituals, every single spell they've done is in their front house, and they continue to be more prosperous and successful and drawing that wealth and better business and open their roads because they keep their items with them. I've told you guys for so long, when it comes down to honey and sugar, you want to keep that close. You shouldn't want to get rid of a honey jar. You shouldn't want to get rid of any type of things to sweeten you and stuff like that. Unless it's for like a relationship and you're really done with that person, then I'll tell you, get rid of everything in the contents of the jar and you dispose it like that. But when it comes down to anything else, keep that sweetness close. The blue for that money house blessing, because many of you have been going through a lot of issues during the pandemic. You're trying to pay your bills. You want to make sure the kids are blessed. You want to make sure the bills are blessed. You want to make sure you are blessed to take care of every single thing. So that stable foundation from success and moving slowly and smoothly into money house blessing is great for those of you that have businesses at home, have opened up businesses during the pandemic, and you want to continue to achieve. Keep those money house blesser candles going and rolling on a regular basis. Psalms 23 is your best friend. Keep going with those. Red is for your wealth. Red can also be for better business. When you have a huge path of wealth lined up against you, you're going to be successful. You're going to be happy in the ventures because you're creating this. So from success to blessing the home to wealth now, where you're like, you know what, I could get this $500 pair of shoes. I could get this $1,000 bag if I want to. I worked hard for it. This is my wealth that I'm building. I'm doing good at work. I'm doing good. I got a promotion. Work is steady and consistent. Things are flowing well and smoothly. Money is coming in. Bills are being paid. You sleep good at night. You don't have no stress headaches. You don't have no tension headaches. Ain't nobody asking, gimme, 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 gimme. You are doing the damn thing. That is your wealth. You want that wealth. Wealth with money, wealth with happiness, wealth with love, wealth with that tranquility. Let me tell you something. Overall, that tranquility is very important. If you want to skip the money house blessing and you want to turn that into tranquility and you want to be prosperous with peace and tranquility, which at the end of the day, many people can't find, it's hard to build that up, go ahead and do that. These are just the colors I'm going to go through. You can always choose your own colors, but that blue can also be in exchange for that too as well. Now, if you feel like, you know what, instead of the wealthy weight magic, can I use the red for love? You sure can. If you want to have a prosperous, loving relationship with family, with friends, with your lover, with your sides, you sure can. You can switch it up. We're going to roll down to the orange. Orange is good for changes, for new paths and things. So I'm using that for open roads. And if you're going to use it for open roads and you have felt like, you know what, magic, I can't jump from open roads. Can I use Blockbuster for the red? Sure can. So you can actually go from turning this whole prosperity into something other than going after certain things when it comes to gold. And this is peace of mind. So you can have that success. You can have that tranquility. You can work the red one for blockages, and you can work the orange one for open roads and for those changes. Orange is good for changes overall. So when you want to line things up, you can do that. And if you don't want to do the success right away, take it right back and make that a clearance. So you can clear away anything in your way. People, places, and things that are coming in the way of your happiness, in the way of you maneuvering as swiftly as you can through life and living your bestest. Yes. So then yellow is clearance. Blue is tranquility, red is blockbuster, and orange is open roads and for any changes that you acquire. That pink now, I was going to use that pink for love. And that could be love in between friendships and happiness with other individuals that you have in your life that you highly care about. You want to have prosperous, loving, healthy relationships. That's also important. If it is a situation where you say, Magic, can I use that pink for attraction? Sure can. So we're going to go from clearance, tranquility, blockbuster, open roads, and then attraction. That attraction is for you, though. That is all your mind, body, and soul attraction. So you could bring in and draw in any lover that you want, any new friendships, and work with lotus stones as well. I'm going to add one lotus stone to this. I'm not going to add in two. It's not really anything for like a love ritual, even though you're going to have different things pertaining to love in the knobs. One lotus stone is going to be good. And then the white one that looks a little yellow, that one is for clarity. That one is for visions. That one is for my peace of mind when moving forward with things. Clairvoyance. You always want to be on top of things. You never want to disconnect when it comes down to you knowing and having the truth within you. And when you know the truth within everything, nobody could change you. Nobody could tell you no lies. And there's no three sides to the story. That truth that you know, there's only one side, and that is your truth to things. That clarity too is for those of you that are going back and forth, working on certain, tarot, and you're working on certain rituals in which you don't feel that you're fully clear in mind. You can use that for a cleansing. You can use that white for protection. You can use that white for anything else. As long as it connects to you and it signifies what you're working on, yes. And the last color that we're going to go to is going to be purple. And that is for power. That is for strength. That is for dominating the things above you and among you that you want to overcome. So that is being a boss at your job. That's being that boss ass bitch that you always wanted to become. That is what that purple is for. That purple could be used for conquering things too. So then you can add in some John the Conqueror into that sugar that you're going to spread around. You can set up your foundation any which way you want. And my knob is going to be success, house, money, house, blessing, wealth, open roads, love, clarity, and power. Some of you may go through with the clarity, tranquility, blockbuster, open roads, attraction. You may want some protection, and then you may want to either overcome and conquer things. And you can also use power for victory. So that purple is for victorious events in which you have overcame. You have came from the bottom. You are now at the top. You are looking down on bitches right now, and you are doing the damn thing. And then you can add in some yarrow in there for that courage and that strength and that power that you have obtained and that no one will take from you. Work your petitions. Add in hair, add in nails, prayers on a consistent basis. One knob a day. Don't be selfish. Don't be greedy. Don't try to add in 700 things. One knob a day. Like if you like it, subscribe, and stay blessed.